2131, good luck. We've played once before. It could have been in any time control. If you click your score there, it'll bring up the game that you've played previously. I'll stick to the carol, playing a strong opponent. You can pretty much pre-move d5, but I don't. So here you pretty much always come up. You can trade an e6. What do we want to do here? c5 is pretty much the move you always play. Anything else I want to do? No, just stick to c5. Let's take the pawn. So we can throw in a check and he gets a development move, or we can develop. I could bring the knight this way, but there's nowhere to go here, so I'll come to c6. And now I'll bring the other knight out. Okay. So we'll go here. Knight in and in is a little bit dangerous and a little bit annoying. So this is where I've got a decision to make. Bishop here. And you can maybe go bull, but I can jump around like this, right? So let's just develop and prepare the castle. So he's launching one. He's using no time at all, is he? No time. Let's castle. Okay. I'm going to develop the rook. He wants me to take. He'd open the file. It's double-edged. It could backfire. You never know. You never know. So bishop up would encourage f4. But can I play a bishop up, f4, and then take? And if he takes here, I can take back. So bishop up. I mean, if he trades, I'd be happy to trade. If he plays f4, take the bishop and attack the rook. If he takes, then just drop the bishop back. But it kind of invites f5 anyway, doesn't it? I'm going to take the challenge up and I'm going to actually collect there. Oh wait, so he wants me to do this, so he's going to play f4 anyway. So f4 is coming. How do we do this? Oh, I'm not quite sure here. f4. I need to play f6 at some point, don't I? So I'm going to go here preparing f6. Just guard the pawn. I'm just going to step up. Crazy how quick he's playing this for a 10-minute rapid game. But it could be an opening he plays over and over and over again. Ooh, well that gives me a chance to play f5 now. I guess I could take. He can't go with the queen because of my knight, so he has to take one or the other. But if he goes with this pawn, then we do get the bishop coming up. It could simplify a lot, couldn't it? But f5, he might go all in with g4. That feels more dangerous to me, so I'm going to take. Now, I can't go here right now because I've moved here, so it's got to be right to simplify. And same thing here. I guess I could go with the bishop or the king. I don't want to blunder a pawn to some triangulation. Probably the king, actually, but I'm not sure. I don't want to lose a pawn, so he's come across. So we'll take. Now can we figure out a plan to attack? I don't actually see it offhand. So I guess queen back or queen back to come here, or maybe here. What's his idea? Say he plays knight down. What could we do? If we're here, we could go here. Here. Well, if that knight moves, this pawn is loose, so isn't it? But you can attack this, so I'm going to go here, put pressure on the knight, guard this, threaten a check. So he has indeed attacked our pawn. Logical. That is logical. And there's not a lot we can do, is there? He's threatening to kick our knight as well. That's a bit inconvenient, although I do have a square. Let's use it. Not a massive fan of this, but it does potentially release the queen, but he's playing it so crazy quick. Okay, so he's grabbed a pawn and there is no check there. Okay, he's threatening a check as well. Very unusual this one, at the speed he's played this and finding these moves. Check, I have to take. Yeah, a bit concerned by this one. Let's play queen across. He'll take and I'll take. Yeah, little bit concerned by this one. Any point playing it out? I'm not sure there is. Let's just get it over with. Yeah, let's just get this game over with. There's nothing we can do here, is there? Let's bring the knight up. Oh, that's a check. Gives us a pawn. He's going to run in this way, so he's done that deliberately, so he must have calculated this. So let's go here and hit this one. So it's going to be one pawn against two pawns. Let's just step up. I'd love to be able to trade one of them off, but I don't think I can. Takes, knight takes here. So who's quicker? He takes up. Say takes up. Just if I go here, I might be able to trade one of the pawns. Here, if he ignores it, he can take and take. Right, no. I think it's right just to take and hope I can stop him getting back. So he doesn't have a check next move because he'd be on a light square, so he'll have to jump to a dark square. But he might have won the move after. Okay, so I've got to push. And now where's he going? He's going here. So I've got to come back, right? I don't want him going there. But now he can go here and he can get in and stop it this way. So let's push our pawn. We can't do anything. It's hopeless, this. I said it was hopeless because it's hopeless. Although, I can get a pawn here. If I can just sack the knight for the pawn, I can't lose the game. So it could peter out into a draw. I'd be pleased with that. So he can jump onto a dark square, which means he can check me on a light square. So if I stay on the dark squares, there's no check coming. But if he pushes, I'll just simply take. And he has. So it should be a draw now. So here he goes back. Here he checks and it's a draw. So here he goes here. Here. Yeah, I can't stop it, can I? So it's going to be a draw. I don't think I can stop this. So here, and it's just a draw on the spot. Here he goes back. Here he just brings his king in. So here he goes here. Then I can go here and he goes back here, across here. Yeah, I don't think I can ever chase him away, but I've got nothing to lose actually, have I? I can't lose the game, so there's nothing to lose. He should go here. I could just chuck the pawn, it's a draw. Okay, so he's gone there. So let's attack the knight. Now attack the knight again. Yeah, let's just get the draw and get it over with. Get it over with, well played. So let's see what it was in engine speak. It felt like a bit of a challenging game. Let's just see what it was. 52 moves. They're the move times for both players. He's played it crazy fast for a rapid game, but he played it rather well. Like I say, it could be an opening that he just plays over and over and over. There was a one move blunder there in the end. Ooh, so I've been +4 better. I've been a lot worse out the opening. Then we've suddenly been a lot better. And moved 35 and 45, so I've missed a chance somewhere. But I've blundered here at move 22, and then we're worse. 88 and 87 on the accuracy. So the opponent's just got 3 blunders, but apart from that, every other move is perfectly played. So see, nothing at all being flacked out the opening, so we'll just flick through. It's all, you know, standard theory at even at amateur level. But he wanted to play an attacking line, as you can see, flying everything down the board. Then we blundered a nice tactic here. So I shouldn't have actually played queen across to f7 there. I should have just pushed the pawn on and kept the queen on the board. Fair enough. But I'm -2.6 here, and you see it's just getting gradually worse. Then he makes a blunder with this move g4. What did he do? He spent 5 seconds on the move, but he's not really spent any time thinking at all in the whole game. That leveled it up to 3-3, so it's a case of who's quicker, but he's going to get these two at some point, you would assume. But then he's blundered again with knight to c6. Just leave the knight there and use your king. But I was thinking king here. I might go here and try and trade something off, but he just pushes, I think. And he's going to get his pawn down quicker. And that's suddenly 3.8 for us. And we're suddenly better. So this was right to take. Right to run our pawn. Knight back was good. b5 was good. And then I've blundered here. I should have pushed my pawn immediately, but I just assumed knight across. So h3, knight to g3, h2. King takes. King across. Down. King up. Knight back. King in. a5. King in. a6. Then if we take... Wait, what am I going to do here then? How is this good for us? I take, he goes here. Their sidestep. He queens, we queen. If he just trades, then we're the only one who can lose, so I don't see that. What's evil? What am I missing here? It must be a win for us. Oh, I've got knight across. That's nice, isn't it? What a move that is you've got to spot. You've got to see knight to c6. If you don't see that one move in the whole line, then it's just completely level. If you don't spot that one move, but if you take, when you queen, it's closed off. So knight in, if you push, we just simply take. If you move your king, we leave the knight there. And then we just take here. Yeah, what a move that is. But unless you see that move at the start of the line, you just don't... it's just flatline level. So knight in, say you take, we take. You can push, we can sidestep, you can queen. We queen with a check, and we're going to win your queen. Ooh, that's nice if you see that in it. But it's just that, literally that one key move. That's all the whole sequence was. Otherwise, it was just completely level. And of course, I didn't see that. I just saw I could get a pawn. And then it is just completely level. But he's blundered here on one move. So what did I miss here? I should have again played h3 here. It makes a difference. Instead of chasing the knight. King to d5, h2. Well, it doesn't even try and stop the pawn, does it? So with h3 in this position... Oh, I guess you can't go here, can you? I've been really careless there. I've missed that key move. Obviously, the first knight c6 one, I just didn't even enter my mind. But this one, a little bit more care and precision. We could have had a chance to win it. Otherwise, it was just a draw. There's nothing you can do then here. Just a draw. But a nice game at our level there, so very good.